Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers for the week of November 4th to 8th hint that Sam McCall's death will result in some devastating consequences. As word of Sam's tragic destiny spreads, we'll see a lot of frightened Port Charles people. Of course, questions will arise regarding how Sam's hospital stay went so dreadfully wrong. It may appear to be an unanticipated complication at first, but an inquiry could eventually reveal foul activity. According to GH, Cyrus Renaud may be to fault for Sam's death after putting digitalis in her bag. Cyrus, on the other hand, is a rather slick guy, so he might get away with it at least for the time being. Regardless, Danny Morgan and Scout Quartermain will be distraught after losing their mother, so Jason Morgan and Drew Quartermain will have to comfort them as best they can. Drew and Jason will also experience grief because they both cared profoundly for Sam. Naturally, Dante Falconeri will be an emotional disaster as he attempts to figure out his future without Sam. The same is true for Alexis Davis, Christina Corinthos Davis, and Molly Lansing Davis as they attempt to deal with this family issue. Following Sam's death, Molly and Christina will lash out at each other, which may irritate Alexis even more. If there was ever a time for the remaining Davis sisters to unite, it is now. Unfortunately, Christina and Molly may not understand this right away. Molly and Christina will be unhappy over losing Sam, and they may vent their frustration on each other, especially because their last interaction with her was tense. Rocco Falconeri, Laura Collins, Lucky Spencer, Lucas Jones, and everyone else involved with Lulu Spencer's tale will experience various levels of guilt. Sam's burial preparations will need to be arranged sooner or later, presenting another opportunity for misery. On the plus side, we know Alexa Havens will make her Lulu Spencer recast debut this fall. Lulu will soon wake up and return to her loved ones, but her survival will be bittersweet in the aftermath of Sam's death. Meanwhile, Jens Sidwell should make his way to Port Charles, so Sonny Corinthos may be in trouble if he doesn't get those gems moved quickly. Holly Sutton will undoubtedly suffer retribution for the stolen bling, which may draw Sasha Gilmore Corbin into danger as a result. General Hospital spoilers indicate that Sasha Gilmore Corbin is probably feeling cursed right now. Every time Sasha pursues happiness, it seems to slip away from her. Sasha felt she'd finally settled into a peaceful life with Cody Bell by her side. Sasha trusts Cody and understands his heart because he has always came to her rescue and stood up for her. Cody and Sasha were developing a great relationship, but it has now crumbled due to Holly Sutton's revelation that they are first cousins. Sasha is devastated because there is proof from the WSB lab that Robert Scorpio is her father. Given the circumstances, it's hardly surprised that Sasha will become intoxicated and return to bed with Michael Corinthos. Michael is coping with his own romantic troubles after learning that Willow Corinthos and Drew Quartermain kissed behind his back. Sasha and Michael have remained friends since their breakup, so it's understandable that they'll cross the line and hit the sheets. At least that's how it appears in the October 30th preview video. That doesn't make it right, but this is typical soapy fare. Of course, it's a frequent soap opera trope for a female character to become pregnant after a single night stand. Sasha previously got pregnant after a steamy rendezvous with Brando Corbin, but will Michael be her second baby daddy? Sasha's deceased first child has recently come up in conversation as she was devastated by the loss of Liam Corbin. Holly wasn't present for the disaster, so Sasha shoved it in her face recently. Sasha deserves a second chance, but obtaining one with Michael would be extremely complicated. This could be the end of Michael and Sasha's marriage, but the GH writers may still go ahead with the pregnancy. Soap women are notoriously fertile and conceive at the worst possible times, so we'll see how things go for Sasha in the aftermath of her bedroom mishap. Tracy is fending off reporters phoning about Drew's candidacy because she wants to keep the lines free for Lulu-related news. Ned gloats that Drew's campaign is about to fail. Just then, Ned receives the tape from the PI and watches it alongside Tracy. Tracy calls her son a genius for tracking Drew out and claims they have all the ammunition they need, but now they must use it. Ned dislikes bringing bad press to the family name, while Tracy believes Drew is unworthy of the Quartermain name. Ned intends to use the video to convince Drew to hand over his ELQ shares. Tracy asks, "Why stop there? Tell Michael everything and we can get rid of Drew for good." Tracy claims Michael has always had a touch of her father's ruthlessness, and he will keep Drew out of their life. On the other hand, Ned believes he can utilize this footage to keep Congressman Drew in check. Having a lawmaker do their bidding can come in useful. Drew comes with a swollen, bloody lip, and Tracy snarks, "Someone's had a night." Drew moves over and pours himself a drink. Ned informs Drew that from now on, he will do exactly what they say about the family business. Drew questions why he would do it. Ned hands him his phone, and Drew sees the video he was emailed. Drew asks whether he believes this is enough to blackmail him. Drew claims this has been resolved, and he will deal with Cody. Ned inquires as to how he will approach James West after overhearing him and Willow discussing the kiss. Ned assures Drew that he will vote with him on all future ELQ votes, and Tracy adds that he will also support Ned as CEO. Ned claims differently, but Michael discovers the truth and decides not to run for Congress. Ned inquires if they have a contract. Suddenly, Michael and Wiley enter, and Michael asks Drew, "What happened to you?" He says he appears to have been in a fight. Drew claims it was a misunderstanding. Michael believes he walked in on something. Ned claims they were talking about endorsements and how the appropriate ones can make or destroy a politician. Drew informs Michael that they need to talk. Nina and Willow enter, and Willow says she has to speak with Michael. Michael truly wants to hear what Drew has to say. Drew apologizes to Willow and informs Michael that he kissed his wife on the 4th of July. Willow informs Michael that it didn't mean anything, and that she loves him. Michael storms off without saying a word, while Nina consoles a devastated Willow. Sasha ends up at the Brown Dog, where he drinks a vodka on rocks. She can't stop thinking about telling Cody the truth and seeing his reaction. Liz invites Aiden to the hospital, where he cuddles his grandmother while they wait for news on Lulu. Lucky comes, and Aiden embraces his father. Lucky inquires whether there is any news. Laura claims Sam is out of surgery, but Lulu is still in. Liz says that now that Lucky has arrived, she and Aiden will go home. Liz and Aiden leave, and Lucky asks his mother how she is. She claims many people have been by to see her, but she is content to spend time with him. Lucky confesses that he's been at the federal building, jumping through hoops to obtain an emergency passport. Laura wonders if he intends to use it. According to General Hospital teasers for Tuesday, October 29th, Nina Reeves will offer some unsettling developments to Willow Corinthos and admit she gave her some very awful advice. Nina is concerned that the news of inebriated Cody Bell publicly confronting Drew Quartermaine about making out with his nephew's wife while banging her mother will spread like wildfire. If Cody does not spill to Michael Corinthos, someone else may learn about his claims and bring them to Michael instead. That is why Nina will insist Willow is running out of time and will most likely encourage her to confess to Michael herself. As for Cody and Drew, this could erupt into a full-fledged bar fight. Cody will lash out at Drew for being a cheating bastard and continue to throw punches at him, so GH viewers will not want to miss the rising tension. Over with Ned Quartermaine, he'll have a significant advantage, possibly due to some evidence that Elaine provides following her inquiry. If Elaine can corroborate Ned's statements about Willow and Drew, he will have some blackmail material. It appears that Ned will open up to Tracy Quartermaine about the entire scenario, prompting her to exclaim, "We have all the ammunition." Tracy will recommend that they simply figure out the best method to use it. Of course, Ned will lose leverage if Michael learns about Drew and Willow's affair in another manner. Regardless, Michael will encounter a surprise on Tuesday's episode, so we'll see how it all plays out. Meanwhile, Holly Sutton will argue that Sasha Gilmore Corbin needs her mother more than she realizes. Sasha has just pronounced Holly dead to her, but Holly will give an offer in the hopes that she will reconsider. Lucky Spencer will meet Laura Collins at GH, where she will ask the physicians about Lulu Spencer and her transplant progress. Laura will now concentrate on Lulu and her chances of recovery after Sam McCall successfully completed her own surgery. Unfortunately, we know that Sam's current situation is only the beginning. In Sam's hospital room, Dante Falconeri will give her with an engagement ring and propose marriage. Dante will hope for a happy future together, but that hope will be dashed soon enough. since there's been talk about Cyrus Renaud destroying Sam's 4-bag, it could be how her unfortunate fate unfolds. Regardless, Sam will not make it out of the hospital alive. According to General Hospital spoilers, Sam's health will deteriorate by midweek, so stay tuned for more predictions on the pandemonium. Today on General Hospital, Mac persuades Cody to stay in Port Charles, Sasha gives Holly hell, and Laura and Lucky receive wonderful news. Cody attacks Drew at the Brown Dog and calls him a pompous bastard for making out with his nephew's wife while banging her mother. Drew fights back, and Nina instructs someone to call the police. At the pub, Ned's hired PI records the fight on her phone. Soon, Dex and another officer arrive, and Drew says that Cody had too much to drink and that he will not press charges. Dex and the cop take Cody out, and Drew prevents further injury by ordering a round for everyone on him. Later, the bartender describes Drew as a class act and says he has his vote. Nina is concerned that if Cody knows the truth, other people may as well. Drew believes he can handle Cody. Dex brings Cody to the station and offers him coffee to help him sober up. Cody instructs Dex to simply put him in the drunk tank and let him sleep it off, as he doesn't need to talk to anyone else. When Mac steps in, he asks, "Even your dad?" Mac excuses Dex, and Cody tells his father that he got drunk and Drew deserved what he received. Mac understands what's going on with Sasha. Mac has coffee brought in for Cody, who says he got a tough break they didn't expect. Cody reveals that he's always thought Sasha was too good for him and was terrified he'd mess things up. However, terror made him a better person. Mac thinks he is a better man and will overcome this. Cody does not think so, and he must leave Port Charles. Mac would be sad to see him go, since they were still figuring things out. Cody feels the same way, but it's difficult to be around Sasha when he can't be with her. Mac thinks it won't make things easier whether he's here or elsewhere. Mac claims Sasha did not make him a better guy, he did the work, and it would be a shame to give up now. Mac asks him to stay for a bit and think of James. Cody accepts to stay. If he does not want to go to the QS, Mac promises to find him a bed somewhere else. Cody replies he does not, so they leave. Willow arrives at the gatehouse and surprises Michael with Wiley's Halloween costume, Sherlock Holmes. Wiley says his father will be his sidekick, Watson. Nina arrives and compliments Wiley on his fantastic costume. Michael and Wiley go up to the main house to show Monica his outfit. After they leave, Nina informs Willow that she gave her horrible advice about Drew. She tells her that she needs to tell Michael the truth as soon as possible and before someone else does. Willow claims that just 2 people are aware, and she trusts that neither will reveal anything. Nina informs her that her circle of trust isn't particularly tight. Nina tells Willow that Cody is aware, and Willow suspects Sasha informed him. Willow asks what she should do. Nina says she needs to tell Michael before he hears it from someone else. She informs Willow that they must do this right now since she is running out of time. Holly tells Sasha in the stables that she is her only mother, and she will need her. Sasha claims she needed her after her child died and her husband was murdered, but she couldn't be bothered to come and support her. Holly tears because she only found out after the tragedy, and Sasha makes it obvious that she does not want her around. Sasha screams as her mother-in-law steals her money and throws her in an asylum. She could have used some assistance back then as well. Holly says she's here now. Sasha informs her mother, now is too little, too late. She claims Cody was the one who saved her and helped her put herself back together. As a result, she began to open her heart again. Holly weeps, saying she is grateful to Cody and wants they could stay together. Sasha realizes they can't. Holly claims she has always loved her, but she was not cut out to be a mother. Sasha claims Nona loved her and was the only one who did for a long time. After Nona died, she attempted to build a life for herself, but it constantly came apart. Holly informs her that it is not her fault that she is Cody's cousin. Sasha claims it's because she concealed the truth from her, and she's now lost him. Holly sobs because she has also lost many things, including the love of her life. Sasha cannot believe her mother is saying this about her. Holly maintains she simply revealed the facts for her own benefit and continues to want to help her. Sasha says she's doing well for herself. Holly informs Sasha that she completed the largest assignment of her career and that she can prepare her daughter for life. Holly claims she'll be able to go wherever and be whatever she wants. Sasha declines her offer because they both know it will not be her final job, as she is addicted to life on the edge. Sasha collects her belongings and walks away. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.